The building doesn't have a lot of amenities. Was that a concern?
Actually, I like that better because that drives your assessments lower, and I don't want to pay for a pool or a gym that I might not be using. So that was benefit for me, not a minus.
Valley's down the street over here, about a 3-minute walk, and then there's a Formula Fitness Club at Union Station. So depending on what tier of fitness clubs you want to go to, you have a couple of choices at least. So
I'm personally at the Equinox, which is exactly 3 minutes away, and on Monroe. So.
Okay, and doesn't the building have a deal with the Metropolitan Club at Sears Tower also?
Yes, they do. With the Metropolitan, they do.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it, but I know we do have discounted admission into the Metropolitan Club where we can use their fitness club, and I think they have a dining room, like a restaurant or a bar.
It's a beautiful club.
Yeah, we've been there for a 235 not a marketing event, but just a kind of like a celebration event when I think a couple months ago. I don't know if you went.
A month and a half ago.
Yeah, where you just had drinks at the Metropolitan Club and got to know other owners in the building. It was a great way just to get to meet people.
How was CMK to deal with?
I had a pretty good experience with them.
Yeah.
The salespeople were very nice. They helped us with the paperwork, and everything went smooth.
Yeah, I can concur with that. Actually, the real estate agents are really nice people. They're very down to earth and they're very honest and frank. They're not going to sugarcoat anything, and they'll kind of give it to you like it is, and I kind of appreciate that because coming into my building, I knew what I was getting, and I wasn't disappointed to say the least. And if anything, things are a lot better than what I expected, and I have no complaints on my end.
Definitely, I had the last minute paperwork needed to be done at the last minute before the closing, and they were on top of it, and they got everything done.
Yeah.
So I was very grateful to them.
Was there anything you didn't expect that you didn't like once you moved in? Any surprises on the downside?
I would say it's definitely in downtown. It's a little bit noisier for me since I'm moving from the suburbs, but that's just normal in every major city. If you move to live in the Loop area, definitely it will be a little bit noisier, but when you close down the windows, you don't hear anything. So
you both shopped around a lot. You're both sophisticated. What tips would you give to buyers, somebody who's out there looking today? A lot of people are afraid of making a decision.
Yeah. Well, definitely information is beneficial. You need to gather as much information as possible in order to be able to compare units and prices. But I think right now it's a very good time to buy because I don't think prices can go even lower than that, and especially interest rates are their all-time lows, and that could make a big difference for a long-term investment.
What websites did you guys find helpful when you were shopping?
Think about it. I didn't really use a lot of websites. I would just visit the websites of the developers like 235 West Van Buren, 235vanburen.com, or any of the other developments I'd look at. I just get their pricing points from there, and then kind of just threw a spreadsheet together and kind of compared exactly the cost per square foot. And as you said, 20% at least. This was a lot.
20% is huge.
Yeah, it's huge, and it's very aggressive pricing, and I can't complain. I'm a buyer, so I'm the one benefiting from the aggressive pricing.
Did you use any websites, Neno?
I had an agent, so he did a pretty good job of gathering the information for me. I was using his information for my decision.
Guys, I thank you much for taking the time.